Iron Stories, Episode 3, Pitfalls. Welcome back to Iron Stories. To this episode, we are in the middle of the dark forest with Kaivan. And last we have left off, Kaivan found a firstborn, he doesn't really know that he's a firstborn. He never saw this kind of creature or person or humanoid in his life. And amidst this dark and corrupted forest, tanglewood, he found a pit trap, and in this pit trap he found that somebody is captured in there and is in need of help. That was the last thing we did in last episode, and as I found out at that point that it is an elf that is in this pit trap. But as I said, in this world, elves or firstborns aren't really known. So it is what Kaivan currently sees is this person-like human person in this pit trap. And he can see that this person is wearing an elaborate wooden mask to cover covered the face completely, and even extends a bit left and right, so you cannot see the face of this creature, or he cannot see the face of this creature. He can just see these two glaring eyes, and he can see that these eyes I wouldn't say they're directly glowing, but they seem to be brighter than he would normally he's seen normally in amongst his peer. And this creature also has wears what he sees are green leather or leathery type things. It's very if this person wouldn't be in this pit trap, it would be very well hidden within foliage and the tree tops very well of this forest. So he gathers that this is probably some kind of camouflage, this is very particular gear to be in a wood. And he looks a little bit in his gear and sees, my brownish tones, they probably also fit in here more or less, if he keeps more to the ground. And what he can also see, the few skin that he can see that it is a gray-green skin that seems to be similar colors as he would have seen the leaves. And he's not sure if this is really the color of the skin of this person, or if it's just more of the armor or this gear that this person is wearing. But he sees this person in need. He sees that it's in a pit trap, fallen down. Whoever built this pit trap, he doesn't know. Just see that this has fallen down there. He's trying to get out. So I would say, he's not really the compassionate type, the type that cares for other people, just because he has that low of a heart. But I think he's not that completely of a heartless person, but he's keeping his distance because he never seen such a person, and he's not sure. I mean, he previously just encountered some broken in a camp, so he's cautious that he could be some more of these broken. So he's carefully approaching this trap and looking down, and the other person can see him approaching, is looking up, and trying to move into a corner a bit more out of view from Kaivan. And I would say, yeah, just Kaivan just looks down, and just shouts down or speaks down. I mean, it's maybe, it's a pit trap, so maybe it's like 3 or 4 meters down. Just shouts down, I need a hand to get up. And since the firstborn didn't have much contact with other Ironlanders, I would say that this person just, it looks like it doesn't understand him. And the person just looks at him still with, I can't say that Kaivan would detect that this is like frightened eyes, because most of the facial features that would convey some sort of information or signals to Kaivan is completely blocked out by this mask. He can see, what he can see is that the mask, it's like there is a big split that goes about halfway through from the top of the mask down to where maybe more or less the eye would be, and it just like split a bit, so you can see that probably the person has fallen down and has broken this elaborate face mask. But what Kaivan would see, that this other person is in not direct fear, but is also cautious of him, and just scroll as he's shouting down the hole. The person is flinching and moving back into the one corner again, and just responding with some completely Kaivan can't understand at all what this other person is shouting to him back, or saying to him back. It's more of a, I would say, weak weak answer that comes back. So I would say, Kaivan isn't really sure here what to do. On one hand, there's probably somebody in need here, but he doesn't know if he's saving that person now, if it's a good idea, if he's hurting himself more. So he's conflicted here. Does he help that person, or does he not help that person? So I don't know if there is. Let's see. I just rolled for heart, and let's just roll for heart and see what comes out of it. It's a miss. Okay, so I would say I think he's just too conflicted. He doesn't know. That person just said something completely that he didn't understand at all. He never seen this creature anymore, and he thinks, well, the pit trap is probably here for a reason, if not catching wild animals. Maybe there's other things that could be thing here. And he's cautious. He goes back. I mean, he had this encounter before. He had this encounter at the beginning of the woods that nearly killed him. So he's really cautious here and says, "Okay, probably, yeah, I'm abandoning that person. Everybody's fends for himself. I mean, as I said, he has a really low heart, so he isn't that of a kind of a compassionate person. Anyway, he's more like a loner and keeps for himself, or only with his sister that he's now searching. So he doesn't really trust that person in this pit trap. So I would just say, yeah, everybody for himself. Have good luck. Whatever you might have been, there might have been good thing that come out of it, but he doesn't know. So he's just traversing further into the depths here of the forest. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, missed opportunity maybe. He doesn't know, and I don't know. So I go further here again. I'm rolling. I go further here with delving the depths here, and again he's still using his street smarts, his wits and observation and tracking to go along in this unfamiliar territory here. And he gets another strong hit, of course, because he's really good in it. So I wouldn't be surprised that something else goes here. So he finds another opportunity, and I mark some progress again, which nearly almost fills me here. So the opportunity. The terrain favors you, or you find a hidden path. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I would say it's okay. I find so I get my bearings here a bit. I've been here in these woods for some time now, and I kind of think, okay, I now know how this terrain works. Where are the hidden things here? So I can be a bit better and everything. So yeah, so I would say yeah, with that I delve even deeper into the woods. Delve to find cooldown, which was the first thing anyway I wanted to do here. So I go some more, and I get with the momentum I got from my previous thing here, I get another strong hit here, which makes sense. I mean, I'm now in a good role here, so to speak, and I think I come to the conclusion of my travels here. So let's see what I find. Maybe a different opportunity here. An aspect of the history or nature of this place is revealed. Okay, so since this has been I would say yeah, I can see that this is a very old forest here. It has stood here for a long time. And with the broken that I found in here, it becomes clear that this is, I mean, there is probably some more in this forest, some more creatures or something that's not known. I mean, from what I've seen, this unfamiliar creature that I found previously in this pit trap, yeah, this could turn maybe, or this could turn people's mind to mush, and which then became broken. And if other people go in here, this makes them, I mean, it's like a snowball system. So if another person comes here, sees one of these unbroken or one of these other creatures, it just mind boggling. So over time, this become more and more corrupted. I can also see that that's what I saw the first time I ventured into these woods, that there's like some sort of like darker presence here. Everything is much darker than in a normal forest. It's, as I said, it's colder a bit than other forests, so that I can sense that there is something foul here that has maybe some rotten the whole state of this forest for a longer time, which makes it become this corrupted dangle for this dark forest, which the people now are doing a great way around it. So yeah, so that's definitely what I'm doing. So I would say now, I now try to find, since, yeah, I think I delved now very far into this forest. I should be much familiar. So now I'm trying to find and locate Kulan, of course, which is a progress move, but I have it completely failed, so I'm pretty certain I will succeed here. I say that. I mean, I have a 10 in progress, but of course I roll 2 10s on my challenge dice, which means it's a miss here. And I have a complication that's oh geez. So that means your objective falls out of reach. You have been misled about the nature of your objective, or you discover that the size holds unexpected depths. If you continue your exploration, clear all but one field progress and raise the site's rank by 1, if not already epic. Oh man, and a complication as well. What could that be? I could imagine, I mean, since this is such a since this is such a dark place, and I know from the past that Kulan, he's a hunter and probably more or less a capable hunter. Since he ventured into here and didn't report back, so that the villagers in Greenhome, that he was missed by these people. He probably, I don't think he's faring well, which is also really bad for me, because I was hoping to find information about my sister, or the whereabouts of my sister, with him, and I would say I just find his dead body. Amongst, I would say, since there's a complication, I would say there is a pack of wolves currently approaching him, or is around him, mustering him, and there's maybe one of them that is trying, or that they're eating him, more or less, basically. So yeah, I would say, so I have here a pack of wolves, which I have no idea how to so pack of wolves, I would say that's a formidable threat for me, or formidable enemy for me. So let's see what I can do here. I can of course try to take I can try to aim for a bit, but maybe I think I first try to maybe get a better footing here. So you can see if I can find a better position for myself to attack this pack of wolves. So I'm securing an advantage here before I move into a battle. So I'm trying to maybe sneak around a bit, and I hope that they didn't see me yet, or yeah, that they didn't see me yet. So I'm trying to secure an advantage here. Well, if I sneak around, I probably have to go for shadow. Yeah, I do that. I try to sneak around a bit to see if I can find a better spot. Okay, it's a miss, but if I burn the momentum, I at least get a weak hit, which I probably want to do. So I burn my momentum here, which gives this check that I did a weak hit, because I rolled a 10 on a challenge die. That's nice. So weak hit, I don't get the advantage, but at least I get the momentum. I get a momentum back. But I don't have the advantage that I hoped for, and I can now see that they probably got aware of my position. So I have to, yeah, I have to, and they're beasts. They don't take lightly. So I think I'm going to enter the fray here, to fight against these wolves. So let's roll for enter the fray. And I do this. I think I do this with wits here now. Now I'm trying to. I mean, they're still we're a bit surprised, so maybe I can still ambush them a bit. So let's try this. Yeah, enter the fray, strong hit, nice. Okay, so I get. I get a lot of momentum, plus I get +2 momentum, plus I get the initiative, which means I can act first, which is also nice because, again, I can take my time since I have the advantage, or I have the initiative. I can try to secure an advantage again, and now, of course, with my wits, so what I've learned so far to survive in this wilderness. So I'm again rolling to secure an advantage, and I'm doing that with my bow. So I'm using my bow now to again aim down and try to take out one of them. So I get to do this with edge and add +1 modifier to that. Which is nice. Okay, so again, I do a strong hit here, which is good because this gives me that advantage, which whatever, which I can make another move now and get 2+1, which is really good for fighting because I can fight far better with that. But now this also means that because I also rolled 2 twos on my challenge dice, which then is a match, that I also have an opportunity here. So this is really nice. So what could my opportunity be? Maybe I have the shot even. I don't think I can do this the 1 shot 2 kill thing here. But maybe that would be an opportunity to, or I get a really good look at that thing so that I can really do harm if I do harm. So maybe do 1 harm more even. Yeah, I would say that I do, instead of my traditional 2 harms, I do 3 harms if I hit him. So since I still have initiative, I do hit it. I strike with my bow now that I've aimed down my sights. So I do this again with edge, and I get a +1 modifier because I secured my advantage. And I do completely fuck it up. Where I had a success before, and a strong hit before. Now I have a complete miss and a match with 2 9s, which makes a complication out of the thing. So first of all, I miss. So I have to pay the price, and then the wolves get initiative, and I have a complication as well. Which probably means the wolves gain the upper hand here. And they just come directly at me. So what I did previously a bit wrong, I can now choose what I do with pay the price. So I can endure the harm, which would be 3 here because it's a formidable. So there's like these 3 wolves coming at me, and there's like everybody of them is biting at me or trying to claw me and bite me down and spring me down. So I can either do that, or I can, I think, or I can do something else. So what is paying the price here? It also has to be a complication here. That's difficult to do. So, they definitely gain the upper hand here. I would say the complication is that they jump onto me and knock the bow out of my hand. So there's just one now staring and snarling right into my face, and the other ones are chomping also, and I fall down, chomping on me. One of them is maybe grasping one of my legs and trying to bite into it. So I would say I do endure the harm here. So I suffer 3 health damage, so it puts me down to 1. And now what I did last time roll, now I have to roll on health or iron, which both are 1, which are crap. So I just roll like that and see what it gets. It gets me a weak hit. It just says you press on, so I can do fight for another day maybe. So now I'm down here. I don't have initiative anymore. I can only clash with whatever. Oh, that shit. So again, I'm now in close quarters here. I have my small dagger / knife here that I can use to fight on. So yeah, what else do I have left than to clash with those wolves here? So let's do that. So let's clash. So it is again with iron and see if I maybe can hit here. It's a weak hit, so that means I inflict, but then I have to pay the price again. So I do my 2 damage here. And that's it. And now I have to pay the price. And since I probably don't want to endure the harm here, I mean I could, but it's again 3 health here. I do. Let's roll on the pay the price table to see what happens. A new danger or foe is revealed. That's always nice. That's it's always crap. Maybe. Let's see. Narratively, it would be maybe cool. To see, yeah, maybe that's cool. So what I do is, from the bushes or from the tree lines, I can see another one of these creatures that I saw before in this pit come out and see me lying there on the floor with the wolves. And maybe it's even the same one, just to make to maybe like rub injured or like to rub it into my face. It's the same one. So that person or thing managed to get out of the pit and is now standing there and sees me down with the wolves. So that's maybe that. And I have to find out if it's going to help me or not. And let's make this a 50-50 thing here. If that thing is an ally or not. So it's not an ally. So it is against me, which is really bad. But I still have to face these this wolf pack that's on top of me. So that's really unnerving. I wanted to ask the Oracle, and I do some more fighting. I do some more clashing with the wolves here. And again, another weak hit. I'm rolling 10s here, which is nice. And I have to do some more paying the prices. Which, I mean, whatever I'm doing here, I'm stabbing the wolves here, and the elves, they are there are with for nature. They want to like preserve it, and that elf just sees me wailing against this wolf, trying to stab it to death, and yeah, that's probably not a good thing to do here, but I mean, and this unnerves the elf completely, and the elf is just now coming towards me, and the elf is speaking again something that I cannot understand, but which maybe the wolf seems to pick up and upon. And let's see if the wolves, I think the elf is like commanding the wolves to leave, and it may be some sort of some magic or something like that just tells them, get out, leave that person to me. So let's do an oracle. And I would say it's again a 50-50. So are they going away? Yes, they're going away. So the wolves, the elf just speaks some words, and the wolves, like, they pick up their heads, they prick their ears, they listen, and then I can sense that they just turn around, that they just leave, that they move away into the bushes. But I'm still left with an elf here that is trying to hurt me, and which is really bad. So maybe let's try to can I I don't know if this is like I mean, it says here in the gather information that it's when you search an area, ask questions, which is basically like asking questions here. Is there something where I can just say try to persuade or something like that? That's what would help me really. Yeah, there is compel actually. Yeah, so I try to reach out to that person. I mean, now I'm in the same position as I was before. So the elf helped me or I mean, I don't know yet if it really helped me in this position that I was in. I was I was in need of help, where previously where this elf, and now that the wolves have gone, I can see a glimpse, and I can see again that this person is standing in front of me. And I can see the crack in this mask again, and I can probably guess, okay, that's the same person as me, or that I met before. So I try to compel here, but I can see that this person also has like drawn a sword out, and is coming to me, and is trying to I don't know what this person is trying to do here. So I'm trying to still persuade that person to stop. That I don't mean I do not mean any harm here. I was just defending myself against this person, and I'm looking for that person and point to the dead body of Kulan. So, which is really great. So I roll with heart for that, which I'm really great at. Okay. Yeah, and it's a miss, which so they refuse, or they make a demand which costs you greatly, so I have to pay the price again here. So it's a dangerous foe here. Which is good, which is not that terrible as the wolves before, but I mean, so I'm paying the price here, and let's say just for shits and giggles, I mean, let's see, maybe let's see what the oracle is telling me. Maybe I could maybe think of it something else, but I don't know if this is. It is stressful, it says. Now what I would like here, which would be a great way to do this, is this elf just comes at me and just gives me, or gives Kaivan like a a whack on the head, which just knocks him out completely. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't know where this could go, but well, let's do this. So it just whacks me out, leaves me unconscious, and yeah, I would say that's it. This person knocks me out. I go unconscious, and this would maybe mean that I don't know how to go on this further. So let's see. Maybe stay at this thing here. So I would say that after some time, I regain consciousness, or Kaivan regains consciousness, and Kaivan is actually bound to a tree, or is bound next to a tree. I can see that my equipment has been stripped from me. I'm no longer I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm still within the dark forest, but I'm not at the place where I found Kulam. And so this elf has captured me and moved me to some unknown location. But I would say so maybe to his camp back, which is, I can see that there's like a makeshift hut built out of leaves and sticks that have been elaborately crafted together to make a little hut here. And maybe there's also some there's like, I would say there's like a fallen down tree, a big tree, like one of these mammoth tree or whatever they call these really big trees that have fallen down, that has rotten a bit, and there's like a hole in it, and this elf that has like in this hole bit built this hut in there. Yeah, that would be nice. So it's like in a hollowed out tree where this hut lies in, and I'm currently which is maybe not really like a hut, which is like more like there's like a roof that is built out of it, so that's like some sort of camp here where this person lives, and I can see that that's probably where he's camping at, where he's living at, and I can see I'm bound I'm sitting down and bound. My arms are behind my back, and I can just see this person. I would also say that this person also grabbed the remains body or remains of the body of Kulan and pulled him back here, and he's currently checking that person or Kulan out, Kulan's dead body. He's or this creature, this elf is investigating the body and looking at it and seeing. I don't really know what it's investigating at. I can just see my equipment has been put out in some pile. I'm just bound here. There's maybe a small campfire that at least gives me some warmth here. I'm still what I can at least see that my injuries that I've sustained during the wolf fight have been patched up more or less here. I would say I've just regained 1 health. I'm still a little bit groggy out here, but I'm at least okay here. I mean, the biggest gaping wounds have been filled out, and since this was stressful, I would say a stressful experience for me, I would say I suffer here 2 spirits, and I lose all my supply because I mean I was stripped. I'm not completely naked here. I'm here in my basic clothes that I wear underneath my armor, or whatever I'm considering what my armor is. So so that has gone really bad. Bad here. So the question is what I do here. So what at least isn't good for me. I mean, at least I found Kulan, although, well, it's really bad here. That's at least something. So I tried to talk again to this person, and maybe this time in a more, I mean, I'm trying to find out now what this person wants from me, wants from Kaivan. Why? I mean, the elf could have killed me where I stand, so probably, so there's some notion why I wasn't killed outright. So again, I'm trying to do a compel here, but this time, I mean, it's not really a compel in that sense. It's more like, tell me what you want from me. Tell me who you are. Why didn't you kill me? I mean, like, question after question after question. There's like there's like overwhelming this new situation here, the stress from being beaten down by the wolf, beaten down by this unknown creature here, that might drive him just completely mad just because it is there. So it's like question after question after question here that is trying to do. So again, another hard roll here, which is another miss. So they just completely ignore me here. With they keep to themselves. They keep to investigating Kulan here. So let's see what I paid a price here again. It forces you to act against your best intentions is the oracle. What could that mean? That's really vague. I mean, I don't really have intentions. Well, I have. I don't know what even would be my best intentions. I would guess. I mean, maybe it's just my initial reaction to not kill that person is maybe probably the first thing. I don't. Okay, I would say so, but maybe it would be the best interpretation of that would be. So I'm trying to, of course, get out of my bondage here, to break free. I mean, I'm asking and asking and asking, and I'm fiddling around behind my back to loosen the grip of the bonds that are holding my arms together, and this creature just turns his head around, and I can see these eyes are piercing and looking directly at me like a child that just got caught doing something really really bad, and it just immediately tells me, okay, maybe stop fucking around here. Don't do anything. Don't try to worsen the current situation here, and let's be at that. And I try again to talk to that person, to say, hey, look, man, I'm really sorry I didn't help you back with the pits. I didn't know if you were. I mean, I don't know if you are, or if you still are friendly or not. I couldn't take a chance here. I mean, this forest is completely, there's bad things in this forest here, and I said, look, I was just trying to find somebody, and I nod my head against the dead body of Kulan and said that's the person I was searching for. That's Kulan, and I was searching for him, and yeah, and I say, well, again, sorry I didn't help you, but I think. I mean, you managed fine. You get out of that pit without my help. So I don't know. And during this whole time, the elf is just quiet with me, and then I would say, I just say, yeah, look. Maybe we got off on a bad start here. Let's start over here. I tell them, hey, my name is Kaivan. What's yours? And the elf just turns around and says, Nisana. And that's where I would say I end this episode here, again with a really good cliffhanger here. I hope I had fun. I hope you had fun, and we will see ourselves or hear ourselves in the next episode.